Be hype, everybody knows. There's no dawn in the dawn. If you meet Jack Butter, I dey go Ghana. You never thought you dey from Papa. Which kind of money we never see before. Cause hello me, got me feeling I'm the one. Ajay. I never take my cake away. Ajay. You can't count my grace. I just did my lane. You know get the time for the head and the bad energy. Come on, mind on my money. Make you dance like broccoli. Steady green like broccoli. Steady on my grind, oh yeah, what they want to me. To deny my fantasy. They want to check if my that be no wrong. But today, I want to be the most time. You know you don't make you a temperature. If you leave me a good time, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Love can't take your time with me. I am so obsessed. I want to chop your body. Never did it, I got this feeling. When I make I see you, I'm alone, one thing. I'm make it bang, I see you. $1,000 I could spend for your head. Talk all the ones I don't care what they like, cause your matter. Now in my country, carry for my head every night.
All right, guys, I'm going to ask you guys to screenshot that you are on this call. Every single one of you that is on this call right now, screenshot that you are on this call. Blow up every single chat that you are in. We are not getting started until we have at least 40 people on this call. So screenshot, leaders, call your teams. Everyone needs to be on this call, regardless of if they've been on a basics call before. I'm going to be going over new information, more information. So everyone call your teams. And let's get way more people on this call.
You I want to carry to my bed, no. Don't tell me no. You can be my partner, never ride it, no. I mean, I know my lucky, no need to carry go. I feel what I do, we know that baby, carry go. Nobody they back on me, see. Open up, make I see. Are you when you got my voice? You do me, I give my key, oh, no, but I need you now. Yeah. I find you, I give you what you need. I know what you like. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel my body. Only you feel my body. I prayed for this moment. I would be by your side. I don't wanna forget those lonely nights. Ooh, tell me that you gon' ride with me. Tell me that you never lie to me. I just wanna make you proud of me. Want you loving every side of me. I love the rhythm of your heartbeat. The way you pushing up on me. I can tell that you want me. Let me show you how it's gonna be. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you can hold my body. Only you can hold my body. Yeah. You don't need no other body.
All right. I did say 40 you people. So let me just allow you guys. Cool. Let me just pin myself so you can see me. Pin, that's me. Hello guys, how we all doing? Just drop a 1 in the chat box. You can hear me, you can see me. All the technicals are out of the way. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Yes, exactly what Savannah said. I want to see all of your beautiful faces. I don't care if you look pretty. I don't care if you don't look pretty. If you are in the bath, do not turn on your camera if you're in the bath. But other than that, I want to see your face, okay? I have literally been on a flight. I've not even changed, and I look rough as anything, and we are still showing face. So no excuses. If you've never turned your camera on before, get out of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone's your break zone. Let me see your face. Cool. Now that we've got that out of the way. Can hear you but not see you. You can't see me? Well, I pinned myself. You can't see me? Guys, the camera's on. Can you see me? No? See you? All right, let me turn this around. Cool. Let me mute this. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Now are we all good? Just drop a 1 in the chat box. Lovely stuff. Cool. We back. Amazing, amazing. Cool. So guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is our second beginners basics call where we are going to be going through absolutely everything that you need to know as a complete beginner. But first and foremost, let me introduce myself because I know some of you have no idea who I am. My name is Sammy. I have been a part of network marketing and trading for the last almost 5 years now. And honestly, it has completely changed my life. I am now in a position where I am able to do this full time. I help hundreds of people like yourselves be able to come into this, make money from this. So honestly, guys, if there's one thing that I would say to you guys is plug in as much as possible, take as many notes as possible, because your brain is not going to retain all the information. You always want to refer back to your notes, and we're going to be going through a lot of information today that you guys need to know. So please make sure that you are taking notes, and this call is being recorded. Okay, so for the people that love the recorded calls, we got it going. But I'm gonna go straight into it. But before I do, you guys know me, and you know we love to start off every single call with gratitudes, because when you put yourself in a state of gratitudes, you put yourself in a state of receiving. So I just want you guys to just drop one thing that you are grateful for. It can be absolutely anything. I will name. I am so happy and grateful for this amazing family. I'm so happy and grateful that we've just got back from such an amazing life-changing trip. I know all of you guys feel the energy that we have probably brought back with us. I know the chats have been a lot more active today. So yeah, we're back in full effect. But I'm grateful for family, for God, for nature. So happy and grateful for every single person in this team. Grateful for another day and opportunity. Grateful for Mina and my family's health. Amen. So grateful for life, riches, family, and the opportunity we all have to all change our lives. I'm so happy and grateful for the trip that we went on, and that everyone made it back safely. Amen. Family, grateful for my health. I'm happy and grateful for this opportunity, this team, grateful for you all, and life. I'm happy and grateful for this weekend, amazing team and family. I would read them all, but we don't have time, and I want to give you guys all the information that you need. So absolutely amazing that we are in this space and that we are all in a state of gratitude now. And what I'm going to do is I am going to share my screen, and I just want you guys to just drop a 2 in the chat box once you can see my screen, and we are all good to go. Lovely. Can you all see my screen? Are we all good? Lovely. Amazing. Let's get into it. I made you guys a pretty little slide to give you guys all the information. So this is obviously our beginners basics call. We host these calls every single Tuesday at 7 p.m. Even if you've been on one before, definitely still jump on them, because there's always going to be information that is going to be dropped that you probably haven't heard before. So definitely don't take these calls lightly, and definitely make sure that you are plugging into as many calls as possible. I do not want you guys wasting your money. You are paying for a service, you are investing into this, so get the most out of this that you possibly can. Second rule, take notes. Take as many notes as possible. And any questions, guys, I ask you, I urge you, I plead you, leave them till the end. I am the type of person that I get distracted by your comments, and I will be in the middle of saying something and I'll forget what I'm saying and I'll revert to your question. So please, for the life of me, leave them to the end. I will give you space to ask questions. Cool? Right, let's get into it. So welcome, take notes to digest the information properly. First things first, guys, you have joined with someone. That person that you have joined with should always, always, always be your first point of contact. Okay. Anyone that you have joined, it should always be your first point of contact. If they are unavailable for any reason, or they are unable to respond to you, then you can contact any admin that is in the chats. If you check the chats, there is admins, and you are able to contact them and ask them. If you have still not gotten an answer that you need, then you can message the group chats, okay? But first things first, your enroller, then admin, okay? If it's obviously important. If it's a general question, that's what the group chats are for. But we always want to make sure that there's important information that is not being missed in those chats, okay? Reach out to your enroller weekly with an update of your progress. Okay, this is so important. I want you guys to understand that you are the mentee, meaning, okay, you should be harassing and contacting your mentor way more than they are contacting you. If they are contacting you more than you are contacting them, we're doing it all wrong. Okay, you have to understand that there is one of them and hundreds of you. Okay, you should be contacting them as much as you possibly can. Harass them anytime you need, but reach out to them and update your progress. They should not be messaging you more than you message them. Okay, be a student. Okay, be a student. And last rule, make it a priority if you are in the UK to come down to the office. Okay, we spend money on this office for you guys to come in and work with us, get to know the team, work in an environment where we are all on the same goal, we're all on the same journey, and it gives you a space to work one-on-one and directly with us, where you're able to ask questions, go through anything that you need help with, and have that one-to-one interaction. Okay, so if you are from the UK, definitely make it a priority to come to the office. We are in Hammersmith, West London, and we love seeing your beautiful faces. Okay, cool. Let's go into it then. Cool. So these are all the apps that you are going to need as a complete beginner. First things first, you've got the Mighty app. Okay, just drop, oh, where are you going? Just drop a 1 in the chat box if you have the Mighty app. Drop a 2 in the chat box if you do not have the Mighty app and you have no idea what the Mighty app is. I better not see any 2s. Okay. All right, cool. So the Mighty app, this is where you're going to go through as a customer, and this is where you get access to all the videos. So you need to go on the customer guides and watch all of those videos. It takes 2 hours maximum. And I say 2 hours, and that's me even adding on loads of time where you're able to go to the toilet, go get something to eat, still be on your phone. It's still giving you a lot of time, okay? So please, please, please make sure that you do go through this app. It's got such great content on there where you can learn from. There's also got an affiliate part. So if you are an affiliate, they've got an affiliate guide as well where you can go through those videos as well. It teaches you how to use social media, how to close people, how to use sales skills, etc., etc. Cool. So we've got the Mighty app. Second app, GFU app. This is where you get important updates about the company, live calls, links, trade ideas. You get absolutely everything. Okay, so you should have the GFU app. And then my personal favorite, the GFU Travel Club app. I spelled discount wrong. Ignore me. Okay, I will change it after. But you get discount on travel, guys. you can I've used this app and it's so cheap compared to booking.com that I literally laughed. Okay. Definitely download this app and you're able to just book yourselves trips. If you want to book yourself a flight, book yourself a hotel, go on this before you go on even Airbnb. So cheap on there. You have access to cheap travel, so use it. Okay. Those who are serious will go through all of these apps and the whole website. Next thing, of course, we are a trading community, so you are going to need your trading apps, and these are the apps that I recommend. You've got TradingView. TradingView is where you can analyze the market yourself. Okay, we go through education. You have amazing education. We've got amazing scanners, but you can also analyze the market yourself. So that's what TradingView is for. You've got Stinu, which helps you understand your risk management, and a lot size calculator. Okay, that means when a trade idea is sent out and you have no idea how much you are about to risk on this trade idea, or you have no idea how much you're about to put on this trade, this will help you work out how much you should put on this trade. Okay, so please use it. I think it's like £10 a year, and you can use it as much as you like. So definitely use it, okay? Then we've got MetaTrader 5, which is your trading platform where you'll be taking the trades and entering the trades. And then you've got QO Markets, which is majority of our broker, where you can access your trading account, where you can top up, where you can withdraw, all of that good stuff. Okay, so those are your trading apps, and then you've got the actual apps that for the back office, etc. Next thing, I want to stress the importance, okay, of making the most of your investment. Yes, we are Forex heads. Yes, we push Forex. Yes, we send out trade ideas. Yes, we do all of that stuff. However, with your package that you are paying for, you get access to not only the Forex Academy, you get access to e-commerce academy, you get access to the crypto academy, you get access to the credit academy, you get access to social media academy, and then you also get access to leadership academy, which they go through lots of mindset on there. Guys, if trading is something that you've already perfected, great results, jump on another stream of income. You are paying for it. You should. Okay. E-commerce, where you're literally opening up an online store and you're making money from there, or crypto, or social media. If you're a social media head and you want to learn how to monetize your social media, it's all there. Utilize it as much as possible. Okay. You've got access to all of these. Cool. Next thing, add Gifu as an app. Okay, add Gifu as an app. When you, this is obviously for my iPhone people. I'm so sorry about the Androids. I don't know how you would do it on your phone, but sorry. So what you would do as an iPhone person, okay, you can click on the link, okay, go on the Gifu app, Gifu website. At the bottom of your screen, you're going to see a rectangle. Let me just, you know what I'm going to do? I'm a visual learner. So I am going to just show you, okay? Let me just show you, because, yes, just going to make your guys' life easier. All right. Let me just make sure. All right. Share screen, start broadcast. Lovely stuff. So we've got this website. Nope. We've got the website now. We've got the website now. As you can see, we're on the website. This is our website. Lovely stuff. Okay. What you can do when you scroll up a little bit at the bottom of your screen, you're going to wherever you want to call it. Okay. You click on it, and then you can click add to home screen. And then once you've clicked add to home screen, I'm just gonna write Gifu. Now you can see Gifu is now an app on my screen. Where did I go? Where did everyone go? Are we still here? I'm lagging. Okay, I'm lagging. Are we back? Did you guys see that though? Did you guys see that though? Okay, cool. So that's how you do it. Okay. But yeah, it's because my phone is overheating. Let me turn off my heater. Because that's probably what it is. My phone cannot hack the heat. Right. So that's how you would add the app. That's how you would add the website as an app. Okay, cool. So hopefully that makes sense. Now let me go through the next bit. Let me make my other stuff host again. Make host. Okay. Still pin this one. And then share screen. Share screen. Cool. So that's how you would add as an app. Okay. So once you are able to go on Gifu, let me just show you what Gifu looks like. So let me just check on my screen. Okay, cool. It's all working. If we have any technicals, just let me know in the chat box. I can see the chat box, so just let me know. But cool. This is what the app looks like. This is what the website looks like. I want you guys to really, really make sure that you are utilizing this as much as possible. Okay. So on the left hand side here, okay, left hand side here, there's Gifu Academy. Okay, Gifu Academy, and then if you click Gifu Live, and just log in. On Gifu Live, this is where you can see any upcoming calls, okay? Any upcoming calls, you can access to these courses. But my favorite bit, there's the universities just over here. This is where you're able to access e-commerce academy, crypto academy, forex academy, credit academy, social media leadership, whatever. Any news or updates that you guys need to know. And then you've got the scanners just at the bottom here. And this is where you are able to access all the scanners. I'm not going to be going through any confirmations or anything like that because the lovely Aaron went through this on Thursday. But as you can see, really simple, really easy to use. Okay. There's all the scanners. Cool. So that's pretty much that. Okay. Now, yes, these are the people to subscribe to. Okay, this is everyone that I want you to subscribe to on the app. So on the Gifu app, all the educators that you should be subscribed to. We've got Manny Quinones, who was an educator in our first ever company, and he is absolutely amazing at what he does. Okay, he goes through the Smart Monix scanner. We've got Jay Bonham. Okay, he goes through the kill shot scanner and he goes live as well, and we'll go through the schedule in a little bit. You've got Kevin Serrano, who is a swing trader. Swing trader meaning that it's just a little bit longer. You're in the trades for a little bit longer. Okay, Anastasia. You've got John Oliver, who is a sniper, meaning you're in and out of the market. Nick Engels, Tyler Collins, who goes through Killshot and SMCs, so smart money concepts, which is just a type of trading. Tony and Nico, they send out trade ideas, and then you've got Eric Lucas that sends out trade ideas. Please make sure that you subscribe to all of these. Don't just rely on us to screenshot the trade ideas that are being sent out and send them to you guys. I really want to urge you guys to try and be independent as possible. We are all adults here, meaning you do not want to be babied through this whole process. Okay, definitely use your initiative and make sure that you are doing your own due diligence and you're not just relying on your mentor to do everything for you, because I promise you they won't. Okay, cool. Next thing, risk management. Can everyone in the chat box write risk management? Okay, risk management. That means managing your risk. Okay, risk management, the most important thing that is going to decide if you will be here in a year's time. Okay, because risk management is the most important thing when it comes to trading. The most important thing. You can be the best trader in the world, but if you haven't perfected risk management, you are not the best trader in the world. Okay, when it comes to trading, thank you. When it comes to trading, okay, risk management is literally 95% of it. Your psychology that comes with the trading is 95% of it. I don't care how good you are at getting the best entries. I don't care how many great trade ideas, how much win rate you have. If you don't have risk management, you have nothing. Okay, so risk management is one of the most important things. Okay, you want to be risking 3 to 4% daily. Okay, taking 3 trades. Obviously, some trades you can risk a little bit more depending on the stop loss size. Okay, but when it comes to trading, you want to make sure that you are only risking 1 to 3% a trade. Okay, 1 to 3% a trade. This depending on your trading plan that you have set up with your enroller, 1 to 3% a trade. Okay, if you are trading 10 times in a day, you should not be trading your risking your 3%. If you enter on average 1 to 2 trades a day, you can risk 3%. But if you are entering 10 trades, which I know you guys do because I see your screenshots because you love sharing your winning days, okay? I see your 20, 30 entries in one day. It's ridiculous. I'm going to be the one to say it, and I'm going to hold your hands when I say this. It's absolutely ridiculous. That's not trading, that's gambling. Okay? You are not going to be here for long if you continue that way with trading. Okay? Risking 1 to 3% a trade. How much are we risking, guys? I want you to put it in the chat box just so we can, the people that are silent that know I'm probably talking to them. How much are we risking each trade? There we go. 100%. Kick him off the call. How do we kick people off the call? We get booted off this call. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I thought you said. All right, cool. So when it comes to your account types, okay, how much you have in your account is dependent on how much you put on each trade. So if you've got £100 account, 0.01 each trade, £200 account, 0.02 each trade, £500 account, 0.05. So if I have £700 in my trading account, how much am I putting on each trade? Just let me know in the chat box. 0.07. There we go. Cool. Let me break this down for you guys. Let me break this down for you guys, okay? Because I want you guys to understand, because this is where I think a lot of people misinterpret and misunderstand how the win rate, yes, we have a great win rate, but it actually doesn't matter that much when it comes to your win rate. And I really want to break this down so you guys can understand this, because once I learnt this, it was insane to me. Okay, so I'm gonna share my whiteboard if I can. Never actually, I don't think I've done a whiteboard before. Have I done a whiteboard before? I don't think I have. Let's try it anyway. Cool. Whiteboard. New whiteboard. And I'm sorry, I'm ruthless with it. If you draw all over my screen, I will boot you off of this. I'll boot you off the call, and I'll feel no type of way about it. Okay, I don't have the patience. Okay, so we're gonna go through this. I'm trying to educate y'all. Please don't make me boot you off the calls. Okay, please. Okay, right. So just don't touch the screen, guys. I will boot people. I promise you I will boot people. All right, cool. Let me do this again. You got one chance. And let me see if I can do all right, cool. So text. Okay, so say for example, okay, you have £100 account. Okay, you have £100 account. Let me make this much bigger so you guys can see. Let me make it bigger. Is that big enough, guys? Can you see that? Is that okay? Yeah? Okay, cool. So whoever's doing this, I promise you, don't make me beat you off this call. please, because it'll be embarrassing for you. Okay, cool. You can't see? You can see? It's okay. The size is okay, cool. Trader from Brum. You seem to be the only one. All I can see is DD sticky note. All right, cool. Let me see if I can do this way. Hold on. All right, cool. Let me see if I can do this another way. Hold on. Let me do another way. See if I can do it this way. Hold on. Where are we? Canva. Exit this. Hold on, guys, because I really want to break this down for you guys. Design. Just so you guys can fully understand. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I boring you? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Cool. Let me just share the screen. There we go. We're going to do it on here. Cool. So, say for example, you have £100 account. Okay. We're going to make this much bigger for you guys. Cool. So say for example, you have £100 account, yeah? Okay. And say for example, you risk, let's just say you risk, let's say, because I know people are going to test me. Okay. Sorry about that. Cool. So say for example, you have £1,000 account. Okay. You have an £1,000 account. And on this £1,000 account, you are risking £10 a trade. Okay. So you're risking £10 a trade. Say for example, you've risked £10 a trade, okay? And on this £10, okay, with each trade that you are entering, okay, you win £30. So we have a risk to reward of 1 to 3, okay? I'm going to try and keep this as simple as possible, okay? So when you are trading, there's something called a risk to reward, meaning when you are risking a certain amount, you are going to get back a certain amount. So if it's a 1 to 3 risk to reward, every pound that you are risking, you are getting £3 back. Okay. So if it's a 1 to 3, and this is what it would look like. If it's a 1 to 3 risk to reward, every £1 you are risking, every £1 you risk, you get £3 back. Okay, let me just make the cool. So if I'm to put in £10 on a trade, okay, what does that mean? Okay, if I'm getting £10, putting £10 on every single trade, how much would I get back? £30 if I was to win. Okay, cool. So £10 each trade. Cool. Let me change this so you guys can see it. Cool. So if it's a 1 to 3 risk to reward, every £1 you risk, you get £3 back. Say, for example, the trade that we are entering, I've risked £10. If I win, I get £30. If I lose my £10. Okay. So stick with me. Okay. If I win, I get £30. If I lose my £10 that I've risked. Okay. So I'm risking £10. And then if I win, I get £30. Okay. Who's with me? Just drop a 1 in the chat box. If you're with me, drop a 2 in the chat box if you have started to get confused. I just want to make sure this is a beginner's basics call, and I don't mind if we run over. I just want to make sure that you guys get all the information. Cool. So if it's a 1 to 3 risk reward, every pound that you risk, you get £3 back. On this specific trade, I have £1,000 account and I am risking £10 of my money for this trade. So if I win, I get £30. If I lose, then I lose my £10. Okay? So say for example, this trade, we won. Okay? I'm up £30. Oh, not £30, £40. Cool. Say for example, this specific trade, we won. Okay, I'm up £30. Great. I'm so happy. Woo, woo, woo. Cool. I'm up £30. Say for example, again, the next trade, okay, is the same risk to reward, 1 to 3. Okay, but this one I have lost. Okay, this one we've lost. Okay, so I've lost my £10. So minus £10. Okay, so this is 1 loss, 1 win. Okay, 1 win, 1 loss. Cool, cool. So I'm up still. Okay, I'm still up. Okay, so 1 win, 1 loss. Say for example, another trade was sent out, and we're just having a terrible week. Okay, and I lost. 1 loss again. Minus £10. Okay, guys, we've had 2 losses and 1 win. Are we still in profit though? With correct mismanagement, risk management, are we still in profit? Exactly. Exactly. So taking this into consideration, okay, I've lost twice and I've won only once. I've lost twice and I've won only once. Meaning, if we times this by 10 and you lose 20 times and you only win 10 times, you would still be up £100 because you risk managed. If you was to lose 20 times and win only 10 times, you would still be up £100 because you risk managed. Okay, and that's never happened in the history of all the trade ideas that we have sent out. We have never lost 10 times in a row. I can vouch from that one. Okay, so do we understand how important risk management is? Show 1 in the chat box. Are we going to start studying risk management? Okay, and are we going to stop comparing our results to people that are blowing their accounts and trying to make grands and grands and grands in a day? Yes. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Now I'm happy. All right, let's go back to our presentation. Stop sharing this one. And let's go to beginners basics, back to beginners basics. So now that we all understand risk management and how important risk management is, and even with a 50% win rate, you will still be profitable. What about too many losses? So with our win rate, because we have such a good win rate, there will never be a case that we lose too much. If at any point, let's just do worst case scenario, if at any point there is a point where you lose too much, or a lot of trades are sent out in a row and we've lost, your risk management, even if you lose more than you win, with risk management and with correct risk management, you'll be fine. It's the people that are not doing correct risk management that are upset, and they're very upset in the chats because they don't understand the power of risk management. But there will never be a case, God willing, there will never be a case where we lose too much, okay? Ever. And if there ever is, okay, we will always communicate with you guys on what to do all the time. But when it comes to it, if you are trying to trade yourself and you're trying to learn, and maybe your win rate is not that great just yet, or whatever the case may be, practice on your demo account until you get plus 70% win rate. Until you get a plus 70% win rate, just practice on your demo account, okay? But what we're doing, guys, I'm not too sure if you guys know yet, but we are transitioning into a new, I don't want to say system, but a new kind of space of GFU, where all our educators are being audited. Meaning, if they don't hit a specific win rate and they don't hit a specific target in terms of percentage and returns, they will not be an educator no more. So that will never be a case here. That will never be something that happens here, okay? And that is a guarantee from GFU themselves. It will never be a problem here. Cool? So that's risk management. Okay, so how to use MT5. This is the trading app that allows you to place trades, and it is connected to your broker QO. If you are from US, from the States, and your trading platform and your broker will be Oanda. Okay, so Oanda, where you can connect this to MT5. Okay, if you're on a demo, you should only be on your demo account for a week, guys. For a week. If you are on your demo account for longer, it either means one of two things. You don't have capital, or you are scared. One of the two. If you don't have capital, you should really, there's other ways of making money in this business. You should speak to your enroller, and they can help you build capital in this business. This is a money-making business. There should never be a case where you can't go live because of lack of capital. Number two, if you are scared, you are here to make money. You should be more scared of your situation staying the same than you are in investing and trying to grow your money. Okay, so if it's one of those two things, speak to your enroller, and they'll be able to go through a game plan with you that will help you feel more confident in investing. Cool. So when it comes to please don't join my screen. When it comes to actually entering a trade, let's just, for the sake of it, let me quickly open up a demo account. Hold on, guys. Uh, 500. Okay, cool. So so let me just stop sharing my screen on this one, and I'm going to start sharing my screen on my phone, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to enter the trade ideas sent out. Okay, so I know there was one sent out just yesterday. This one. Cool. So I want to quickly go through the difference in, it got dark all of a sudden. I want to go through the difference and types of trades that is sent out, okay, to make sure that you guys know the difference. Cool. So I'm going to make myself host, and I'm going to show you guys how to enter those trades. More, make host, change host. Okay, cool. So let me just make sure that we've got all of this. Cool. So share screen. So this trade was sent out just yesterday, and it was a sell limit. It hit stop loss, but we're going to go through it anyway, okay? Because we don't get upset when it hits stop loss, okay? This trade idea was sent out by Eric Lucas. What I want you guys to pay attention to, okay, is he said only risk 0.5% risk because we are in a massive uptrend, meaning he's just sent out a trade that goes against the trend. Okay, so because it goes against the trend, you want to lower your risk. So make sure that you read all the message. He said XAU USD sell limit. When it is a sell limit essentially means that you are now placing an order. You are not entering this trade now. You are placing an order. So there is 4 different types of ways of trading, okay, or entering a trade. So I'm going to go through it with you guys, okay? So say, for example, we was to enter this trade. Okay, just down here, what you're going to do is you're going to come over to your trading platform, MetaTrader 5. Okay, and you're going to click on quotes at the bottom left hand side and then enter symbol for search, and you're just going to type in XAUUSD. If it doesn't come up, it means it's already on your quotes. Just like I just added, it just means it's already on your quotes. Say for example, I wanted to add, I don't know, US 30. Okay, I'll see it here and I just click the green plus and now it will add to my quotes and you can see it at the bottom. Let me get rid of all of this so I don't confuse you guys. Cool. Oh. Don't pay attention to my chart as well. I like to put lines on my chart and whatever. Anyways, cool. So the trade was sent out and it was XAUUSD. You're going to click on it and you're going to click trade. Okay, you're gonna then see a screen like this. As you can see at the top, it says instant execution. If you click on that, it's gonna give you all the types of trades that you can now enter. Okay, so instant execution means that you are entering this trade now where the price is at. Okay, there is buy limit, which means that you are creating a buy order. So you are ordering to buy. Okay, sell limit is where you are placing an order to sell. I'm not going to go into the rest of them. I'll probably go through, I'll get someone to go through, we'll go through it on next week's call because I don't want to go through too much. But the three that you should basically pay attention to is instant execution, buy limit, or sell limit. Okay, instant execution means that you are entering this trade now. Buy limit is you are placing a buy order. Sell limit is you are placing a sell order. Okay, who remembers what that trade told us to do? Was it an instant execution, buy limit, or sell limit? Just drop it in the chat box if you guys remember. Sell limit. Cool. So we're going to click sell limit. It's a sell limit. Amazing. Okay. So it says sell limit at 3122. That's the price that he wants us to sell. Is instant and market execution the same? Yes, yes, it is. So he says sell limit at 3122. Okay. So that is where he's predicting gold to now go down. Okay. So that's the price that he now wants gold to go down. So what we're going to do, the price 3122. Simple. Okay. Next one is stop loss. He said SL. What is the SL? What are we going to put in the SL? I want you guys to tell me. 3129. 3129. So we're going to put 3129. Ah, there we go. Take profit. Okay. You see TP1 there, TP2 there, TP3 there. Okay. Meaning, if I have a £500 account and I've got 0.05 that I can place on this trade, okay, I can split it up if I want to. Okay. So for this example, we're just going to do TP1. Okay. So TP1 is 3115. 3115. Okay. And now remember when I said, guys, we can split this up if we want to, meaning I can put a 0.02 on this trade, create another order with the same numbers, but take profit 2, do another 0.02, and then for TP3, I will do a 0.01. 0.02 plus 0.02 plus 0.01 adds up to 0.05. So am I still within my risk management even though I've entered 3 times on this trade? There we go. Cool. So we've got this. This is our trade. So you've got your sell limit, your price is correct, your stop loss is correct, your take profit is correct. You're going to click place. Okay, placed. It's not going to enter you in the market because you are placing an order, meaning when it comes to it, okay, when it comes to it, just ignore all the lines, guys. But when it comes to it, when it comes up to this part right here where it says sell limit 0.02, when it comes up to this price, I will automatically be tapped in, meaning I don't have to do anything now. I can go to sleep and go about my business. Okay, so that's how simple it is to enter a trade. Does that make sense to everyone? Just drop a 1 in the chat box. That makes sense. Just drop a 2 in the chat box if you feel like you need me to go through that again. Okay, so it's the same thing with instant execution, but with instant execution, you don't actually have to enter now. So say for example, this trade was sent out, but it was an instant execution. Okay, market execution, instant execution. That's fine. Cool. So what you're going to do, you click on quotes, you're going to come up to XAUUSD and you're going to click trade. Okay, you now see this page here. It allows you to copy and paste the numbers here. Okay, so you're going to go back and forth between the trade idea and you're going to do SL 3129. We're just going to pretend this is an instant execution. Okay, and then take profit 3115. 3115. Okay. What I want you guys to pay attention to is just at the bottom of the screen, well, the middle of the screen, there is sell and there's buy, and there's 2 numbers above it that is moving. Okay. That is the price that gold is currently at. So if a trade idea is sent out, you want to get these numbers as close as possible to the price. This is how you will know if you are late for a trade. If the numbers are completely different, or if the numbers are 10 points difference, leave the trade. Don't worry about the trade. You can always ask in the chat box as well if this trade is too late, if you're too late for the trade. But the price that is above sell and the price that is above buy is the current price right now for gold. Okay? So does that make sense, guys? Just let me know in the chat box. Love this stuff. Amazing, amazing, amazing. This call is recorded, so if it didn't make sense to you guys, you can watch it back, but I want to give you guys all the information, so we're going to go through the next steps. So that's how to enter a trade, risk management, etc., etc. Now, let me make my other self host, and we're going to go through the rest of the presentation. Lovely. There we go. Cool. So that's how to use MT5. That's how to enter a trade. Okay, you should all be with QO markets. Okay, the reason why we use QO markets is because you get low spreads, meaning the difference between buying and selling price is lower. How a broker pays themselves is they charge you a difference between the buying and selling price. So say for example you entered the trade, they will change your entry probably 2 points, and that 2 points they're going to pay themselves. So ours is really low spread, okay? Meaning you're not giving a lot of money to the broker essentially, okay? You have no withdrawal fee. There are some brokers out there that don't charge. You can do instant withdrawal if you withdraw through crypto. It is an instant withdrawal, and you can get a bonus as well when you fund your trading account. Cool. Create a 90-day trading plan as soon as you are live. It takes 21 days to create a habit and 90 days for a lifestyle change. Okay, so go on compounddaily.org and make sure that you know what you're working towards every single day. So let me quickly go through that, and then we're going to wrap this call up really, really soon. So compounddaily.org calculator. Okay, so say for example we started our trading account with 100, we're gonna say $1,000, okay, and the daily target percentage is 3% a day. We're only gonna work towards 3% a day. Okay, that means what happens when it comes to trading and people are new with trading, they work towards value rather than percentage. So when you are actually working towards percentage and you work out your percentage, it's a lot better as an investor, because if you have £100 account and you make 3% on that account, you've made £3. As an investor, you've made 3% back on your investment, which is really good in one day. But because of how we are programmed, we look at it and we say, well, I've only made £3. No, you've made 3% back on your investment. That is really good. If you ask any investor, any business owner, they would tell you that's a good investment. Okay, so 3% back on your investment a day. We're going to do this for 90 days. 3 months, the daily reinvestment rate is 100%, meaning that you're not going to withdraw. Of course, during this time, I encourage every single person to withdraw. You should be withdrawing 1 to 2 times a month. Okay. Include weekends. No, obviously, we do trade weekends because some Bitcoin trades are sent out, but we're just going to use this for example because we're going to give you the worst case scenario. Okay. Cool. So, day one, you've got £1,000 in your account and you've made £30. Okay. You've made your 3% back. Great. Okay. You now, the next day, you now have 1,030 in your account. Okay. So 3% of that, your target is now £30.90. Okay. You always want to know when you are trading to know your target and your risk. Okay. Target and risk. You should not touch a trade if you don't know how much you are working towards or how much you are risking. Okay. So, target, risk. Okay. So target for this trade is 30, for this trade is £30.90. Okay. So you've risked your £10, you got your £30 back. Whoop. Okay. Cool. Let's go to day 30. You've stuck to your 3% a day. You've not over risked, you've not over leveraged, etc. etc. Your target now is £70. Okay, because you've reinvested, you've worked towards your percentage, reinvested, you've worked towards your percentage. Okay, you now have 2,427 in your account. This is obviously best case scenario, and it's not taking into consideration any losses or lessons that we make. Okay, so this is best case scenario, but we're going to go into it. Cool. So you're making your 3% a day. Okay, now day 60, you're still making your 3% a day, you're risk managing, etc. etc. Day 60, okay, your target now is £171.60 for, and you should have around 5 grand in your account. In 2 months, to go from £1,000 to a 5 grand account is actually quite realistic, to be honest, if you risk manage correctly. Okay, day 90. Day 90, your daily target could be 416.52, because you've now got 14 grand in your account and you know how to risk manage. Okay, this is obviously quickly going through it. I'm not going too much into detail, but this is how you would work towards your 3% every single day and figuring out your 3%. And this will give you best case scenario. This is not taking into consideration any losses, any lessons, any mistakes. But what I always say to everyone, let's do worst case scenario. Divide this number by 3 and you've got probably about what, 4, 8, 12, 5, 4 grand something. Okay, so 4.5k. If you invest 1k and you got 4.5k in that account after 3 months, would you be happy? Just from growing your £1,000, would you be happy? You can drop it in the chat box. Yeah. And that is literally worst case scenario. So just make sure, guys, that you are doing a trading plan and you are working towards your 3% every single day. If you blow your account, if you normally blow your account, it means that you are either not sticking to your trading plan or you don't have a trading plan. Okay, so just make sure that you get one. Cool. Present. Okay. La. Cool. So what I would say with your trading plan, okay, 90 days, work towards it. Compounddaily.org, use Stinu to know how much you are entering on each trade. Study 3 to 5 currency pairs on the scanners and perfect them. Create a routine. So depending on your routine, depending on when you work, depending on when you wake up, is depending on what session you can go on in terms of London session, New York session, Asian session, or the Sydney session. Okay. So different times of the day is different. It's different in terms of like what trades, what currency pairs are better. Okay, cool. That's absolutely fine. Study 1 to 2 educators. Currently, my favorite is Jay Bonham. Currently my favorite educator. He is absolutely amazing. He has a 5-day boot camp. Please watch it. It is really, really good. It's not going to make sense at first if you're a complete beginner, but continue to watch it, continue to watch it, continue to watch it. Cool. Mindset. The level of success that you achieve here will be strongly determined by your level of personal development. Do not underestimate when it comes to mindset. Okay. We have mindset calls every day. Monday to Friday, every day. We have Monday, Wednesday, Friday, where we have our faith calls, and Tuesdays and Thursdays, where we have my mindset calls, where I go through the mindset needed in order for you to achieve a good level of success, in order for you to become a personally developed person and to become a better version of yourself. There are certain things that you are doing right now that is holding you back from success, blocking your blessings, and you don't even realize it. And it starts with your mindset. Okay, so please do not underestimate this. There is books. there is books. There is books that you should definitely read. And if you're the type of person that says, "Well, I don't like reading," okay, I don't like reading. I can't sit there and I can't read a book, whatever the case may be. Okay, if you are that person, I love you, but I am not here to be your friend. And I'm going to tell you, you are blocking your blessings. You are getting in your way of success. And every millionaire that I know reads. Every millionaire that I know reads. So if you don't read and you're not a millionaire, you should read. Just saying that. I'm just saying, just saying. I am a nerd. I love reading, and reading has definitely given me information that I never thought never thought about, mindsets that I never actually had. And literally people, millionaires, people that are successful, people have the results that you want, have literally emptied their brain into some pages for you to read. Okay, so definitely start reading if you haven't read before. And don't feel bad about it, because what you didn't know, you didn't know. Tariq, I will boot you off the call. Please do not make me boot you off the call. I don't want to, but I will, happily. Okay, cool. So Rich Dad Poor Dad is one of the greatest books that I have come across. It teaches you about a broke mindset, a rich mindset, emotional intelligence. Okay, 2.0. If you are someone that reacts really quickly, or you are quite angry, or you feel like you're very emotional, which I was at one point, emotional intelligence 2.0 will definitely help you. Developing the leader within you. If you want to one day lead organizations, build this business, and help hundreds of people, then that book is for you. Think and Grow Rich is something that has helped so many millionaires all around the world. All around the world, okay? Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. He goes through risk management, he goes through the psychology of trading, and he also has a video on YouTube. It's 2 hours long, but I know you guys have probably watched a movie that is 2 hours long, okay? And he goes through the psychology of trading. It is so, so good, and I definitely recommend you guys to watch it. And then You Squared as well, okay? Cool. And then you've got audios. You've got Earl Nightingale, The Stranger's Secret on YouTube. Kevin Trudeau, Your Wish is Your Command. I believe it's on Spotify. If it's not on Spotify, then you'll have to find it on his website. Jim Ron, Building a Network Marketing Business, and Justin Owens, he's on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. Okay, so those are your audios. If you listen to music, that's great, but you want to listen to things that benefit you. Okay, I'm not going to get into mindset guru at this time because it's not that cool, but please do not underestimate this. Personal development has genuinely changed my life, and I know there's so many people in this call that can vouch for it as well. When it comes to personal development, when it comes to reading, when it comes to podcasts, it comes to audios, and just cutting down the Netflix, cutting down the things that are no longer benefiting you, cutting down the things that are not putting money in your pocket, that are not feeding your family. If you cut down those things and you study personal development, you study how to have a better mindset, I can almost guarantee that your life will change within a year, because mine did. Okay, so I'm not going to go into it too much. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. This call is recorded. It will be uploaded on the YouTube channel. There is so many things on there. We are emptying it out, so there's a lot of old videos on there, but there's still a lot of gems on there, a lot of videos that will be able to help you. So definitely plug in, definitely watch, definitely subscribe so you can get updated when there are videos And if you guys don't mind, I know there's some leaders on this call. Can you please just drop the link of the House of Riches YouTube channel in the chat box, just so you guys, people can subscribe to it, please, if you guys don't mind. So yeah, definitely House of Riches YouTube. This is our schedule, guys. Okay, so every Monday we have our team meetings at 8 p.m. This will go through mindset, any updates that you need to know, any information, anything. Okay, then we have Jay Bonham live session at 5 p.m. and then we have our US 30 team scalping that is going to be starting soon. Okay, at 6 p.m. Then Tuesdays we have morning mindset 9 a.m. Jane Bonham live session 1 p.m. and this is where you can trade live, and he literally enters the markets with you guys. He literally enters the markets with you. So if he's entering a trade, he's telling you to enter that trade as well. And then you've got the beginners basics call, which is this call at 7 p.m. every Tuesday. Appreciate you guys. Then we've got affiliate recognition. So every affiliate that has achieved a promotion or whatever the case may be, they get recognized every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Then you've got your live sessions again, and we've got affiliate training every Wednesday, 8 p.m. You've got Thursday morning mindset again, Jay Bonham live sessions, and then we've got the scanner training. So this is where Aaron goes through the scanner training, and he goes through how to use the scanners. And then you've got Friday, Jay Bonham again, our team scalping session, and then Sunday executive plus training, which is the affiliates that have achieved a certain rank, and we have trainings for them every week. Questions? All right, fire them at me. I'm ready. Go on. I'll let you guys answer your questions. I know some of you have been holding it in. Right. How did I know? Okay, cool. Regarding risk management, a lot of these trade ideas don't always seem to be 1 to 3 risk reward. Gold yesterday, I would have risked the exact same amount as the take profit one. So that, what would we do in this particular situation? Also, is the one free including all TPs or just TP1? So normally when it comes to TP1, that's normally a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. It's normally when it gets to TP3, that's when the risk to reward ratio is increased. So it includes all the TPs, if that makes sense. GFood Travel, where can I find it? So if you go on your back office, let me show you. So GFood login. And then just on the left hand side here, you've got travel just down here, and then new travel portal, and you're able to go there. Okay, any other questions? Are we all good? Just drop a 1 in the chat box if we all good. We're good to go. We can have our evening. Amazing. Cool. Great. Cool. All right. Amazing. I'm going to be uploading this on YouTube for those of you that want to watch it back. We do have a call now, I believe. So yeah, if you guys need anything, you have any questions or anything, don't hesitate to reach out, to message in the group chats, to message in the chat boxes. And yeah, have a blessed day, guys. I hope this really helped. Have an amazing day. And we're back again next week at some point. I don't know what day we're in today, but yes.